30 minutes later, I was at the back getting some food to the front. Me and my colleague met in the middle of the aisle, but my colleague had a trolley, so I had to step aside for her to pass. Ryanair small aisles. I stepped aside to my left in an empty chair, and in front of me was her again, sitting with her friend laughing. She turned back, looked at me with the most gorgeous eyes I have ever seen, and said, "Are you stalking me now?" I said, "I promise I am not," and laughed. Went back to the front of the airplane and finished serving people. 20 minutes to landing. I was securing my cabin and stowing any loose items, cleared everything, and sat down on my jump seat. Tired, and the smile I had on my face for the whole day faded. It was 8 hours of flying. While seated, I look in front of me and see her, seated in 1C, and she was looking at me. And when our eyes met, she just smiled. I don't know what it was, but I just couldn't help but smile back. After that smile, I looked down and saw her shoes. I have never seen any more uglier, comfy shoes ever, and said, "Nice shoes." She replied, "Thank you, they are so comfortable." And we had a beautiful conversation full of jokes and giggles, and we also talked about where I was from and where she was from, and though she was Swedish, it turned out we had the same ethnic background, and we both speak Arabic. We exchanged names and so many information about our work and lives, but before I could ask her any questions regarding how to contact her or how long is she staying in London. The aircraft was in a critical part of landing, and I had to be focused for landing. We landed, and before opening the door, I went to the toilet to pee. My colleague opened the door and extended the stairs without my help and let the passengers off. And since she was at the front, she left first, and we did not finish our conversation. I came out of the toilet, and when I looked outside the aircraft, there she was down there, smiling at me, and she waved with her beautiful small hands and said, "Goodbye, Abdeljalil." I cannot get off the aircraft until all passengers are out. All I had to do was look at her from that small distance and wave back.